Happy Monday! We have Penny and Barrett's F1 Sheepadoodle puppies, and these babies are 3 weeks old now. So they are opening their eyes and able to hear, and growing, and just getting to our favorite age. They're so cute right now, and they're kind of in slow motion as they walk around and start wrestling with each other and start playing. They make a lot of sounds. I think now that they can hear, they like talking to each other and hearing all the sounds that they make. We do have availability in this litter. These puppies are 3 weeks old, so they go home when they're about 8 weeks old. And for this litter, it'll be around Halloween. I think October 27th, maybe, is that Saturday. If you're interested in one of these puppies, you can email us at ocoeeriverdoodles@gmail.com, and we'll schedule a phone call and answer any questions you have. We will be taking updated pictures and individual videos in a couple of weeks. And then when they're 6 weeks old, they'll see our vet for their first vaccinations and a physical exam. We don't know which puppies are available right now because we want them to be a little older before we do puppy picks. But we do have a line started for families who might want one of these puppies. And so we can place families in line for when puppy picks happen. So we'll be adding their litter box this week to their whelping pen, and they'll start using that now that they're moving around pretty good. And that's just the very beginning parts of potty training. So this is our apple of our eye litter with all our apple themed names. We'll look at each of the puppies a little bit. So right here we have Cameo. She's walking over her brothers and sisters. She's one of our merle females. Her merle pattern is really neat. Usually they're a shade of gray and then they have black spots, but she's like a light gray with darker gray spots and then some even darker gray spots. And then of course the white markings. It'll still be another couple weeks before we can tell if the puppies have blue eyes, so we'll be watching them for that. And right here, this big boy is Rome. He's got gray on one ear. He's got a lot of white on him. A silvery gray with some fun black patches. I love his tail with the black ring around his tail. I'm waking him up here. Let's see. Cameo's walking around a little bit. And then we have Fuji. Fuji is one of our merle boys. He's got tan markings on him. We've got some tan eyebrows and cheeks, and tan down his legs. But for our sheepadoodles, any tan markings they have could fade to a cream color. There's our little Fuji. We have Pink Lady. She's one of our black and white girls. Got a big blaze, and she has a little bit of tan eyebrows and tan cheeks. Shiny black coat. Here we have Granny Smith. Granny Smith and Rome look a lot alike. She's got a lot of white on her with these merle patches. And we have Ambrosia. She's one of our merle females. She has a lot of gray on her, a black patch of her eye. Moving around a little bit over here after I've woken them up. Johnny Gold now. Johnny Gold's one of our black and white girls. I think Cammie always crying a little bit. She may have got a little too far away from her little mates. Let me get her. Make her more comfortable. Here you go. She got a little bit too adventurous that time, I think. This is Sugar Bee. Sugar Bee is our smallest puppy in the litter, a merle girl. So when they're little and their patterns and we're trying to use key things to tell them apart, sometimes I look at their markings and so this looks like she has wings on her back. So like a bee would have wings. That's part of why we chose Sugar Bee for her. We also thought it sounded just pretty sweet. Here we have Honey Crisp. She's got that black polka dot on her head. Black ear. Black blanket. And then Macintosh. Macintosh is the biggest puppy in this litter. A beautiful black and white boy. And that's all of our F1 sheepadoodles from Penny and Barrett. Penny is about 60 pounds. Barrett's 35, so we expect most of the puppies to be between the size of mom and dad. Girls are usually a little smaller than the boys. Our Bonnie, who just had a litter of sheepy puppies, is one of Penny and Barrett's babies. And we couldn't be happier with Bonnie. She's such a sweet girl and she's so pretty. She's just very affectionate and loving. So these puppies will have a wavy loaded on shedding coat. And the black and white ones with sheepadoodles, the black can fade to gray because that's how Old English sheepdogs usually work. Most Old English sheepdog puppies are going to be born black and white, and as they get older, the black fades to gray. So the sheepadoodles, sometimes the black will stay dark, and sometimes it fades gray like a sheepdog. So Granny Smith has a little bit of a tan eyebrow here too. So we hope you check back in with these puppies next week and see how they've grown. It'll be even more fun next week at 4 weeks old. And we just hope you have a great week from Ocoee River Doodles.